our concept is a symbolic constant. Symbolic constant is a very important topic. It is asking for many times, so that we have to use this symbolic constant topic. Okay, so this is asking for 2 marks question. Let me see the definition of symbolic constant. Symbolic constant is a name which is a substitute either numeric constant or character constant or string constant. Then what is the definition of symbolic constant? Symbolic constant is a name given to the substitution of either numeric constant or a character constant or a string constant. Okay, so symbolic constants are usually defined at the beginning of a program. Then where you are defining this symbolic constant, this symbolic constant usually defining at the beginning of the program. Then how to identify this symbolic constant? Then this symbolic constant can be identified by using hash define statement. Okay, then what is its rule? If you see the rule here, we are having hash define symbolic name value constant. Okay, hash define symbolic name value of constant. For example, you just see here hash define pi 3.142, hash define max 100, hash define class first BCA. So these are the examples of symbolic constant. Now let me explain detailedly with a sample program, then you will identify. Before that, let us see what are the rules used to define symbolic constant. Symbolic name is similar to a variable, but it is not a variable. Okay, this is the first rule. No blank space is allowed between hash and define, but whenever you are defining the hash define, okay, you are not supposed to give any blank space. And next one is hash must be the first line. In your symbolic constant, hash must be the first line. Okay, a blank is required between hash define and symbolic name, and between symbolic name and constant value. After that, as define, a blank space is required. Afterward, the name of the symbolic name, variable is to be given, and whatever the value you are going to be substituting, that should be given. Okay, got it? As define, space, name of the variable and value. Got it? Yes, symbolic variable. And next, it is not statement, so it does not end with semicolon. This is a very important. It is not a statement. It is not end with a semicolon. Okay, so next, you cannot put assignment operator equal to between symbolic name and constant value. Here, if you see here, we know has the declaration of the variable. In the variable declaration, assigning the value to a variable, you are using equal to operator, right? But you are not supposed to use the equal to operator. And next, you can put anywhere in a program, but before it is used in the program. Means you can use this symbolic variable anywhere in the program, but before that you must be define it. Okay, now let me see some sample example. Okay, I will explain sample example. Now see here our editor. This is our editor, right? Yes. Now let me see what I am going to doing. I'm going to opening a file, new file. First, I'm writing the comments. What is the comment? Yes, comments are non-executable statement. Program to define symbolic constant. Okay. Afterwards, star followed by backslash or forward slash. Okay. Now, what is the first statement in coding? Okay, hash include. For example, I am using symbolic constant to calculate area of a circle. Then what is the formula of area of a circle? Yes, can anybody? That is area is equal to pi into r pi r square, right? Isn't it? So I am doing this program by using symbolic constant. So then what is a symbolic constant? symbolic constant is the name given to the substitution of either numeric, character or string constants. Okay, first which statement we have to write? Hash include stdio.h. Next, hash include conio.h. Already we have explained in the last class what is the usage of this one. Now I am writing hash define. If you are using hash define means it is the symbolic constant. Now I am taking the pi variable. For this we know the value as 22 by 7 or 3.14. okay, I think it is better to take 3.14. It should not be terminated with semicolon. Okay, yes. Then let us see. Afterwards I am starting with void main function. After the void main function, what you have to do? You have to define the variable. See, we are using the radius of circle, right? So it means the result will become in point values. If result is coming in the point values means which type of a data type I have to use? Float, right? Float or double. Float area comma r. Okay, this much of is enough. Okay, now afterwards what you have to do? You have to clear the screen. After clear screen, then what you are going to be doing? We have to assign value of radius. R is equal to, I am assigning 3.5. okay, so if I assign the 3.5, then now I am processing. How to process? Area is equal to how? Pi. Pi, here multiplication is taken as a star, r into r, pi r square. If you see here, I have assigned the value to r as a 3.5, but I have not assigned the value to pi, right? But I have defined pi as a symbolic constant. Wherever in my program pi is appear, it will be replaced with 3.14. Whatever the value we have assigned here, it will be replaced. Got it? So that is your symbolic constant. Now let us see what is the definition of symbolic constant. Symbolic constant is the name given to the substitution of either numeric constant, character constant or string constant. Afterwards we have to display the value. Now how to display the value? First I want to display the pi value. Now pi is equal to, then how we will take? It is clearly showing it as a %f, right? What is %f? Control string. Then what is the purpose of control string? To display the correct data type value. Okay, yes. So for the float we are going to be using %f. For the integer %d. For the character %c. For the double %f. Okay, yes. Now I want to display the pi value. Yes, okay. Next I want to display, okay, %f. Afterwards what we have to give? /n. Why? If you don't give the /n, what happens? Every result will be appearing within a single line. Got it? Yes. Now printf, I am displaying radius value. Radius is equal to %f/n. You know why /n? Where is the radius value is exist? In R. So already we know, but in my output I require it. Okay. Afterwards what we have to do? We have to print area of circle is equal to, so it is %f comma area. Okay. Afterwards closing that, and we are going to closing our program. Is there any other things? No, right? This is our program. This is yes, this is our program, right? Yes. Now get ch. As you know what is the usage of get ch, correct? Afterwards what we have to do? We have to closing the bracket. Every C program starts with main function. as you are seeing here, void main function. So you know why we are using the void, right? If you don't use the void, we have to use the int main. One more extra statement will come, return statement. If you use the void function, void keyword with the main function, then it avoids the returning value. It avoids the returning value. Yes. Now we want to save the file. Right? How to save the file? Go to save, and which is program it is? Symbolic constant, right? I will give symbol or area of circle. Symbol dot c. While saving, compulsory you have to give dot c. Afterwards, what you have to do? You have to compile. How to compile? Alt F9. Is there any error? No. Afterwards, run the program. How to run the program? Control F9. Is there any errors? No. So I am directly getting. Whether it is true, you can calculate it. Okay. 3.5 into 3.57. 7 3 is a 21. Sorry, 3.5 into 3.5. How much? Not as an addition, it is a multiplication, right? So based on that, you are getting. Clear? So this is the way of using symbolic constant. If you want one more example, let me see one sample example. Okay, and go to the new file and write down ash first sample program on single line comment I'm using. As you know, what is a single line comment? Okay, sample program on symbolic constant. It is a symbolic constant, right? Let me write symbolic constant. Yes, first what we have to do? Ash include stdio.h. Next, ash include conio.h. And next, ash define I will assign some value A10. A10 ash define B. So whenever your screen has jumped, you have to extract that screen, right? Just hit the function key F6. You will see whether it is your program. No. 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 Whether it is program. Yes. So B is equal to 20. Okay. Now yes, F6. Yes, this is our program. Okay. Now void main. I'm using this symbolic constant for addition of two number. Okay. This void main. Already we have declared. We want to declare one more variable c. Now afterwards you have to write clear screen function. Where to write the clear screen function? After the declaration of your variable. Okay. If this clear screen function is want to execute, then you have to use the conio.h. Clear? Now we want to process c is equal to a plus b. Okay. Now we want to display the result. Then how to display the result? We have to type printf percentage within double quotation a is equal to percentage d. Why it is percentage d? Because it is an integer value. It is showing as a numeric constant as integer, right? So no comma and a. Now printf is the output function. It displays, okay, percentage d slash n comma b, and printf c is equal to percentage d slash n double quotation c. Okay, clear? After this, what we have to do? We have to close our program. Before closing the program, if you feel it is the end of a program, then you type the getch. Then what is the purpose of getch? Instead of typing that alt F5 key, it directly displays the result screen. Got it? Now after typing the entire information, what you have to do? You have to save. So it is symbol1, symbol adder, right? Dot C. Compulsory I am giving dot C program. Okay. Now let us see Alt F9. Alt F9 for compilation purpose. Okay, is there any errors? No. Afterwards we have to run our program, right? Control F9. So you just see here A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, C is equal to 30. So likewise you can define anything. For example, if I define here A as within double quotation SMC, okay. No, I will let me check one character, within single quote. Yeah, C, and within single quote A. Okay, and I'm defining one more thing as define C or D. I will take it as a D. D is as single quote B. Okay, now I'm taking here it is a character as a C. Let me check what it will happen. I'm also trying this character C. Okay, now let me print first what it will happens. Here percentage D is for integer. I have taken the character constant, right? Character I have defined ABD as a, here it is a D value, right? Not as a C value. Okay, it is a D value, right? I am not processing anything. Let me check. If I give, if it is clearly identify that this is the character constants, right? Isn't it? Then what is the definition of symbolic constant? The name given to the substitution of either numeric, character or string constant. Got it? So we have seen the numeric, and we are seeing now character constant, right? We are not processing anything, we are displaying the output. Okay, now let me save as this symbchar dot C. Okay, here also it will give the wrong opinion, right? So symbolic constant for character, just we are taking character. Okay, yes. Now you have to save it, compile. How to compile? Alt F9, run, Control F9. You are seeing now A is equal to B, 10, 20, 30, A is equal to 99, B is equal to 97, D is equal to 98. Why? It is showing earlier result also. Why? Please observe here. Can anybody say? Please observe here in the result screen. You are getting the earlier output also. Why? Why means what is we have not done? We have not used any clear screen. Got it? If you have used CLR SCR, then save it, compile it and run it. Now you are seeing the result in the form of 99, 97, 98. But actually what it has to display? It has to display A is C, B is D, B is A and D is B. But it is giving 97, 98 and, isn't it? 97, 98 and it is showing us 99, 97, 98, 99. Yes. What is what we have stored in A? What is the value of A? We have stored C. What is the C's equivalent ASCII value? A starts at 97, B starts at 98, C starts at 99. Correct? Yes. In B we have stored A. What is its value? 97. And in D we have stored B value. Right? Then what is the B value? Actually, ASCII value is 98. So if I want to display as it is, then your control string should be modified. Then what I have to place here? Here I have to place %C because it is character data type. In the character, if you use the control string as %D, then what happens? It will print its equivalent ASCII value. After modifying that, you just save it, once again compile it and run it. If you run, now you will see whether we have defined this constant for A is equal to C, B is equal to A, D is equal to B. Yes, yes, isn't it? Yes. Likewise, we are using this symbolic constant. Okay. Yes. Now I'm quitting from the editor. Okay. We will continue with our next topic. So that is about your symbolic constant. Now let me see. Our next topic is this is about your symbolic constant. Hope you have understand this concept. I think so. Now we are moving to the displaying text. Here I am using the printf function. So already I have explained what is a function, right? So what is the purpose of a printf function? Printf function is used to display the output text on the screen. To display the output on the screen, you are using the printf function. So you just see here, I am using hash include stdio.h. It has to be right. If you don't write, what will happen? You already know. In the main function, I'm writing it as a int, so it will returns the integer value. Okay. Now I'm directly using the printf function. This program already we did in the first to display your name, and in the second program to display your name and address, right? So if I use this program by using this printf function, I'm printing the hi. By using this printf function, you are displaying how are you. But this two statement will come within a single line. Why? Because I'm not treating this two statement as a two output as a different line. If I want to make as a different line or I want to give a space, then I can either use /n or /t. If I use the /n, control will automatically move to the next line, or it will move to the, or else you are getting within one line. Okay. Now we are moving to the scanf function. Then this printf and scanf function is also asked for 2 marks. We have to see the syntax of a printf function. Okay. Now let us see here. It is not there. I am typing syntax of printf. Okay. So let me check. Already you are familiar. Even though we are familiar, we will see. Okay. So after the printf, you are using control string. Please observe here. C is a case sensitive. It is not supposed to be right in capital letter. Control string or type qualifier. Okay. Yes, comma followed by variable 1, comma variable name. Okay. First we will see it is a first syntax. It is a first syntax. Variable. This is the first method, or it consists of a printf control 1, comma control 2 comma control and so on comma control n within double quotation comma variable 1 comma variable 2 comma variable 3 comma and so on variable n. Okay, so in the last example we have seen, I will give the example addition of two number you did. I can display that output within a one line. Okay, printf addition of two number in integer you have done, right? Yes, let me check. Okay, first I am writing the printf %d comma I will write with clearly for understanding purpose. A is equal to %d slash t, you know what is a slash t, right? Comma b is equal to %d slash t type space, okay, comma c is equal to %d slash n. Whenever the control is finished, likewise you can write within a single printf to display the entire result. Okay, so likewise you can do to display the result within a single line only. Okay, so this is the syntax of a printf. Now we are moving to the scanf. Scanf is written in stdio.h. It stands for input function. If you want to read the value from the keyboard, then scanf function will be used. Then what is its syntax? If you observe here, you are seeing the syntax, right? You are seeing the syntax, that is scanf followed by type qualifier ampersand. Type qualifier means control string. Type qualifier or control string is the same, comma whenever you are using the ampersand followed by the variable name. Okay, if you want to read the integer value, you have to use the %d. If you want to read the float value, you have to use the %f. If you want to read the character value, you have to read the %c. And if you want to read the string value, you have to use %s. Now we will see that sample program. Okay, I will once again move to the editor. You will understand what it will do. Okay, yes, let it be open. Now we will see. I will first press the F6. So this is the programs we have done, right? Isn't it? So it is a sample program to subtraction of two number. Next, we know these programs, right? Now let me explain this scanf, then how it works. Okay, suppose if I want to do the addition of two number, let me take this program fi. I'm going, or else I will type here. Okay, don't get confused. Now let me check sample program scanf function for addition of two numbers. Okay, so if you have seen in the last program, if using the printf, you are storing the value in a variable that is a fixed value. We do not know. Okay, here whatever the value you have assigned in previous program, based on the previous program, it will be executed. Because if you store a as a 10, b as a 20, it will be process a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20. But here it is an interactive program. By using this scanf, you can create interactive programs. Okay, let me see what is an interactive program. I will explain you what is a interactive program. So interactive programs. Yes, first what we have to do, include stdio.h. Now hash include conio.h. Next, what we have to do? Void main function. Afterwards, open curly brace. Now we have to declare variables ABC. Afterwards, after the declaration of your variable, you have to give the clear screen, right? Afterwards, CLR SCR, mistaken, right? CR, yes. Next, what we have to do? We have to read a value. To read a value, in the previous program, those programs are assignment methods. We are assigning a value to a variable, right? Now, how I am assigning? Whenever I am running my program, at that time I am interacting. For this, first I am displaying one output statement. Okay. Enter A and B values. Okay. So whenever I am running my program, it will display enter A and B values. Now I want to read the A and B value from the keyboard at the running time, right? So for that I am using scanf function. So what are the control strings for integer variable? %d. Okay, and another %d. Why here 2%d? We have to read two value. Here in the scanf we have not supposed to give any spaces. Okay, so afterwards, for the control strings only, afterwards we have to read a value. For reading the value, we have to use ampersand and A, comma, ampersand and B. So here the ampersand stands for address operator. Whatever the value you have read from the keyboard, it will store in your E. Got it? Whatever the value you have read from the keyboard, it will be stored in E. Whatever the value you have read from the keyboard, it will store in B. So that is why ampersand is called as address operator. Now we have read value. Yes, we have read two values and stored in two variables. When it is possible? When you are running the program. Now we want to process the program. What is the process? C is equal to A plus B. Okay. Now we want to display the output. Printf. Okay. So percental within double quotation A is equal to percental D slash N. I'm giving space. B is equal to percental D slash N and C is equal to percental D. Why it is a percental D? Because of integer. Afterwards a slash N, double quotation close. Is there any other variables? No, right? We want to display the values, right? For that simply I am giving A comma B comma C. Okay. Afterwards we are writing the get ch. This is the program end, right? And next we are giving the closing curly brace. Now we want to save the file. I'm saving this file as scanf add. How to save? Just delete this scanf dot c. Okay. Yes. For scan add means it is an interactive program. For understanding purpose I have given like that. Afterwards what we have to do? We have to compile it. Right? How to compile? Alt F9. How to run? Here the two errors are exist. Please look it over. We are having two errors. Right? So let me check. What is that? If you see here, I have not given the slash afterwards character constant. Got it? Yes. Come here. Isn't it? I have mentioned only slash. I have not mentioned the n. This is the mistake. Okay. You just press the function key F2 for save and compile it. Alt F9 and run it. Is there any errors? No. Now run it. Control F9. Got it? It is here asking A and B values, right? Now I do not know. I am giving 1000, 10,000, right? 30,000. Let me check whether it will process. Yes, this process. Whether it is a process, No. Why? You have to tell me. Got it? Why it is not processed? Because the range of integer is minus 32,768 to positive value of 32,768. Got it? Clear? Yes. Now you came to know what is the range means, isn't it? Yes. We have not get the right value. We have get an inappropriate value, that is called as garbage value. Clear? Now once again I will process. Okay. Alt F9, Control F9. Let me enter 30,000. Yes. Here I am entering minus 32,000, right? I will enter 2,000. Let me check whether it will work or not. Whether it is accepted. 30,000 plus 2,000, 32,000. Yes. Why? Because it is within the range. Okay. Because it is within the range. Suppose if I want to process for the large numbers, then your integer is not should. Okay. Now you came to know what is the usage of scanf. Whenever you are running the program, you are supplying the values to that variable. Okay. Got it? That is why it is called as input function. Suppose I am modifying here. Please observe. I am removing int and make it as a float. I am not changed anything. Let me check. I am saving. I am compiling. I am not having any errors. Right? But you are getting inappropriate output. Let me check. I am entering a value as 10, b value as 20, and let me check what it is giving. A is equal to 0, b is equal to 16384. It is a garbage values we are getting. Why? Because what is the control string of a float? Here it is %f. Got it? So that is why it is giving an error. If you make it as a %f, you are reading the value. Let me see once again. You can read the value. When displaying, what it will happen. Okay. Printf is your display function, right? I'm not modifying here. Let me compile it. Compiled, and I'm running once again. And now it is asking. I'm giving 20, 30 while displaying. What happens? It is showing 0, 0, 0. Got it? Why? Because float is the highest range. Int is the least range. Highest range cannot be converted into least range. Okay. So now I will modify here. Okay. Here what I have to do? I have to make it as a %f. I have to make it as a %f. Here also I want to make it as a %f. Now I am saving this file, compiling once again, running once again. It will ask for the A and B values. I am giving 3 lakhs units, 10, 100,000, 10,000, 3 lakhs, right? And I am giving B value as 5 lakhs. Yes, 5 lakhs. Yes. Press the enter key. Whether it is 8 lakhs, afterwards you are seeing 6 precisions are getting. Clear? So, but in the integer, it is not possible. Its range is limited. So, all you are seeing here. Got it? Then what is the purpose of the scanf? To read the value from the keyboard. So, if you are using the scanf means it is a very interactive program. Likewise, you can do any kind of a program. I did for the addition of two numbers. You try for subtraction, multiplication, as well as in the last program in the symbolic constant we did area of circle program, right? I will do that this area of circle program. Let you see here. Or else shall I? Oh no, we will do one area of a program. Sorry, area of circle using scanf. Okay. Yes. First I'm writing hash include stdio.h. Next, what you have to do? Hash include conio.h. And next what you have to do, void main. Afterwards, we have to declare the variable. I am declaring float area comma pi comma r, right? Then CLR SCR. What is the formula of area of circle? As you know, area of circle area is equal to pi into r into r, right? Now in this equation, which value I have to read from the keyboard? Can anybody tell? Yes, we have to read the value of r only, because pi is always constant, right? We have to assign that pi value, right? Now I am assigning pi is equal to 22 by 7. Whether it is a valid? Yes, because it is a fractional form. Got it? Right. And next I am assigning the value of, I want to enter the value of radius, right? For that, first I am typing printf enter radius value /n double quotation missed, right? And it should be end within a semicolon. Every statement ends within a semicolon, but not as a symbolic constant. After that, scanf function we have to use. What is the purpose of scanf? To read the value from the keyboard. How many values we have to read? Only one value, right? So then what we have to do? We have to use %f double quotation comma ampersand, afterwards r you have to give, okay? Afterwards a semicolon. Isn't it clear? Now what we have to do? We have to process the data. Then what is our formula? Area of circle. Area is equal to pi into r into r. Okay. So you are processing. Afterwards you have to display. Then how to display? I will display the output within a one line. Okay. Clear? Yes. Now pi is equal to %f/n, r is equal to %f/n, and area is equal to %f/n double quotation comma. Where is the pi value? In pi. Okay, where is the r value? Comma, in r. Where is the area value? In area. Okay, afterwards you have to close it and give the semicolon. Whether the program is finished? Yes. Now what we have to do? We have to type git ch. Okay, and next we will give the closing curly brace. Finished. Now what I have to do? I have to save. For saving, press the function key F2 and type scan area. Just I'm giving for understanding purpose, followed by .c, and press the enter key. Afterwards you have to compile. Alt F9. Is there any errors? Yes, I am having error. What is that? stdio.h unable to open because I made a mistake. What is there? Stido. Okay. Yes, it is a showing. Now what I have to do here? I have to bring my cursor stdio.h. Now save it, compile it, and run it. Okay, it is asking for the radius value. We have to enter only for the radius value, right? Now I am entering 4.5. Now pressing the enter. So pi is, it is showing 3.0000, r is 0000, area is 60.7500. Whether it is right? Wrong. Why? Y means here it is not accepting 22/7. Okay, so for that I am not assigning this value. I will remove this. Okay, in the place of a pi I will write 22/7. Let me check what it will happen. 22/7 and into R. Here then we don't require pi value, so we have to remove. Suppose if you want that all these things, I'm going for edit undo option. Okay, you have to click the edit undo option. Whether any undo options are existing? Yes. Here what I have to do is I am assigning the value pi. Once again it has a 3.1416 simple. Okay, now let me check. File, save, compile, and one more error is there. Yes, illegal because we have removed right pi. I'm making as a pi. Save, yes, compile, alt F9, run, control F9. It is asking for the value 4.5, enters, it is showing as pi. Whether we have assigned pi value is 3.1416, yes, so it is getting, what is our value? 0. Why our value I am getting 0.0000? Let we see. Or is it so? 4.5, right? It has to display 4.5. Sometimes your system is also gives a wrong output. Okay, don't bother about it. Let me check 3.2. Your radius is giving wrong. We have to check whether pi value is 3.1416 is correct. Radius R is giving wrong. Area is giving correct. Whether the value is right or wrong. Let you press the Alt Enter key. Let window will be reduced. Now take the calc, go to the run, take the calc, click the OK. Yes, calc is opening. Right. We have to check 3.1416 into 3.2 into 3.2 equal to 32.169984. But area is showing correct. If I want to maximize, press the Alt key, press enter. But radius is giving wrong. Okay. Sometimes it may happens. This is not your mistake. Sometimes it is a compiler's mistakes. Okay. But it is a while accepting it is showing correct output. Here it is not showing correct output. Pi or area is showing correct. Okay, anyhow, sometimes it is happens. You don't bother about it. Okay. At that time, let we modify with the LF. LF stands for long float. I'm checking. I'm not sure because sometimes your configuration or software problem is also will exist. 3.2. It is also showing 0 itself only. It is not showing radius. Okay. Some mistake is there in your compiler. Compiler's mistake, not as our program mistake. Okay. Yes. but here it is processed properly and area we got properly. For example, if I make without a space, let me check what it will happen. I'm not giving the space. Actually, we are not supposed to give the space. I'm saving, compiling, running, and once again I'm entering 3.2, enter. Now radius is showing properly and area is not getting properly, right? So sometimes it is happens. Okay, now let me modify here /n lf with f is enough %f /n, and I'm giving area with a space, and also here also I'm doing the same thing. One space is enough. Okay, and go to the file, save, compile, and run. Now it is I'm entering 3.2, press the enter. Now radius is getting none and area is also we are getting inappropriate. Okay, not as a correct one. So these are the problems sometimes happens. For avoiding this, let me check in printf. Let me make instead of a /n /t. I'm using lf, and here it is /t. Okay, save it, compile it, and run it. Now enter the same value 3.2. Now see, these are the sometimes your editor will give mistakes, not our mistake. Okay, clear? If you are getting like this, then actually it is not our problem, program mistakes. Please make a note. %f, I'm giving %f, afterwards I'm giving /t. Here also I'm giving /t, and here also I'm giving /n. Actually we are not supposed to give. Now once again I'm saving, compiling, and running. Now once again I'm giving the same value 3.2. It is showing entirely wrong. Okay, so if you get this kinds of mistakes once, what you have to do is you have to close your editor and open your program. What is my name of a program? Scan area, right? So I'm quit from your editor and open the program. Sometimes it may happens. Okay, it is not because of your mistake, it is of a editor's mistakes. Okay, now whether it is our program, yes, or you confirm, yes, isn't it? Okay, I'm compiling. Shall I compile? Alt F9, Control F9. Now give the value of radius 3.2. If you see here, we are getting the proper output. Got it? If you are getting an inappropriate, if your program is correct and everything is right, then you are getting a mismatched outputs, then you have to close the editor and open the editor. Even if you are getting the same, then you have to restart your system. Hope you have understood this concept, right? What is the purpose of a scanf? To read the value from the keyboard. Okay, so I'm quitting, and let me see here sample program is exist. We will explain it in the next class. Yes, thank you for listening.